and 5 second-round picks. Do you agree with...
Excuse me. Where we?
NBA Finals are over. OKC wins it. You were right. Game 7, 103-91. In the first quarter, Halliburton goes down with about 5 minutes left. And from there, it was a close game up until halfway through the third quarter, where OKC just took over. Early in the fourth quarter, it was as far as like 22 points. The game was finished.
Bing, ding. OKC.
If you're a Pacers fan,
Sorry for them.
it sucks. And obviously, you're going to use the injury. Every once in a while, someone's going to get hurt, and it can ruin a series for you, can ruin
Everything.
even the finals. No matter what sport it is, it happens. So that's why looking at the Thunder's bench, which looks even stronger than the Pacers.
Yes.
Just part of planning ahead. Just in, Kevin Durant was traded to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, the number 10 pick, and 5 second-round picks. What's your take on this? Would you have traded Durant as well?
No, if I would have kept looking and getting to better players and see if we were like trade him to Milwaukee, Boston to get Drew Holiday and maybe somebody off the bench and a couple picks.
Maybe even Porzingis, who they got rid of anyways. 5 second-round picks. That doesn't really mean much.
No. Let's see what happens. I need somebody to... I think they're trying to build a team around Booker.
Right. Well, there was talk on Arizona Sports Radio about us taking a hybrid between a 4 and a 5, so power forward center. That would be much needed. I mean, losing Durant, he was essentially a power forward. Sometimes center, but yeah, we'll have to see what they pick up and
see we'll go from there.
Maybe he'll be good.
Posing, he's like 250 pounds, muscled.
Who?
This person they were talking about, whoever they were earlier.
Oh, okay.
But who knows?
So aside from Kevin Durant, are there any other players you would want to trade?
Yeah, Bradley Beal.
Me too. I wish there was a team willing to take him that he also would want to go to.
I be honest with you, if he doesn't want to go anywhere, I would buy his contract, tell him to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, me too.
We don't need him.
Essentially useless. And we thought at the time getting rid of Chris Paul and taking him in, because Chris Paul was really terrible at that time too. Pretty much useless, but he wasn't $150 million. So then we picked up Bradley Beal, and we thought, wow, the Suns have Booker, Beal,
and
Durant. This is going to be the most unstoppable team in history.
And now look at it, it's just like trash.
Beal didn't play. Durant was good, but
off and on.
It wasn't enough, and then our bench was lacking because of the 3-star players. We couldn't even hardly afford Grayson Allen. I would definitely get rid of Beal if possible. And if not, waive and stretch. Just buy him out. Because we might as well just pay the money and not have him on the team than to just have a player who doesn't want to play.
Pretty much,
and who doesn't help whenever he is on the court for the most part.
Yeah, plus injuries on top of it he has, and Plus Durant, his little chicken legs,
Yeah, he plays less games than Embiid. He's more of a crybaby than Embiid.
So, see what happens, like, you never know what this, now, this NBA's over, and see what they can do with the draft, and see what they can pick up a point guard or somebody.
Yeah. D-backs played the White Sox in the third game of the series. We beat them the first two games. In fact, we beat them 10-0 yesterday with Rodriguez, the lefty, on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
He played excellent. So then naturally, you're like, okay, one more game against the White Sox, and we have the man, the ace, ACE Gallen, on the mound. Surely he's going to pitch 8 innings and not give up a run or maybe one. And instead, we dropped the game to the White Sox, and he gave up 8 hits and 5 runs in 5 innings pitched. Gallen is, to say the least, our most struggling pitcher of the year.
Yeah.
And that includes even Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'd like to see what more work Brandon Pfaadt has.
Well, at least against your guy, Merrill Kelly, who you insisted on talking major shit about. And he's not even
I'm the freaking ace.
He's not even the second worst pitcher in our group. So what happened with Marte? Do you want to talk about that?
Some fan was like, I guess I was watching the highlights. Some fan was, say something to Marte about his mom, about him. His mom had died in a car accident or something like that. I think it's kind of wrong, but still, come on. And everything else.
Yeah, Heckler decided to...
If I would have been Marte myself, I would probably jump over the fucking fence and not to shout at him, kid, whoever it is. Be honest with you, but see,
you would have jumped the fence and beat his ass, probably.
Probably, he's a player, so he just really doesn't. He really...
Immaturity, and the guy was banned, so...
Don't get me wrong, okay. Marte is a very good player. Very good player.
Yeah, well, currently for the D-backs, we have been riddled with injuries, which again is part of sports, and we can't use it as an excuse for being 41-39, just barely over 500. But Gino is now day-to-day with right hand contusion. I
saw that I saw that game the other day about it, and I see the pitcher just throws right to the ball, and then Rodriguez trying to move, it was kind of too late. It was a fastball, and it hit him. You can hear him screaming at his lungs, like you can hit him his hand straight up to his hand, and he was in pain. Right. I can see it.
And with the 10th pick of the NBA draft, Suns select Duke center Kaman Maluach. They also had the 29th pick, but traded that away for center Mark Williams from the Hornets.